fashion friends and family. This is Stacy from BROMO and Elsa Fitzgerald, and we're joined by
Nicole with Icosa Apparel and Belvidere Terrace Atelier.
So we just got finished grading the Daisy dress in the last episode, and now the size medium is complete. Yay! And then next Nicole's going to be working on the Icosa Apparel Olympia dress. She will tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so last time we got all of our cut work done and we sewed this yoke. So we're gonna add a built-in bra into this. So I cut some pieces out of this really nice power mesh. We have this really nice plush back elastic from a Japanese trim company I really love. And we are going to sew it up and finish it today. So let's get it on the machines. So this is Elena. She does all of our stitching for us. She's amazing. And that's where all this beautiful work comes from. Yeah.
No in the bottom?
No, I mean, unless it makes it easier to hem it, because it's just going to be quarter. Okay, so we're going to go into the Elsa Fitzgerald storage area. We're going to go to the Kartini Suit blazer. I'm going to open this up with our marker wizard so that we can get the marker made for at least the lace part. I have a little bit of work to do still on the lining because the program isn't recognizing a thing, so we'll get that fixed, but we'll at least get the lace cut. So that would be why. Let's see, we're gonna do a medium. And we're gonna do one. We're gonna name this marker Kartini Mead. And we are only going to do the self, because we have to work on those other pieces. So hopefully the processing results will be okay. Ugh, missing components. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something else in the pattern system. Okay, so let's try this again. You're going to open this with Marker Wizard. Then we're gonna just do a marker for the lace pieces because I still have a little work to do on the lining. So now our size line is correct. We're gonna do one medium sample here. And I'm going to uncheck the boxes for the lining and the fusible because we're gonna give that again. So we're gonna name this Kartini Medium. And we're gonna process it, and now hopefully we'll get rid of those errors. So success, perfect. It's gonna open up easy marking. And now this is our marker. So the fabric would be on a roll and we would unroll it this way. And this fabric, it's got a border on both edges. So that's why the pieces are oriented this way. Normally they would be turned the other way. But this is a special case. So we just have to make sure that our pieces are lined up where we want the hems on each side of that border. So we're gonna end up with a little bit of waist in the middle here, but I'm hoping that we can come up with something to do with that waist. So maybe a lingerie sort of thing or something along those lines. So we'll see what we can do. And then sometimes we can get a little bit better utilization. In this case, it's really tough just because of the way they're all the shapes are kind of popping out. So I don't think we're gonna really get much better. I can play around with it a tiny bit, maybe that. Let's see, the extra pieces. $47. 48, okay, 48%. That's as good as it's gonna get. So now we're ready to plot this. We're gonna set that marker, the fabric width, we'll measure that fabric, and then we'll plot this out, and then we'll cut it. Okay, so Elena finished the dress for us and it looks amazing. So this was the original. This is with the fancy fabric. You can see this beautiful embroidery on the hem. Thank you, Putu. It's so gorgeous. And then looking at this yoke with that reinforcement, it is actually keeping its shape a little bit better. Here's the back. Looks amazing. We have a built-in bra in here, so you don't have to worry about fussing with whatever bra you're gonna wear and your straps showing. When Stacy and I were in Yogyakarta a couple of years ago, I picked up this beautiful batik silk scarf, and the greens and the creams and the golds in it go perfectly with this dress. So I'm excited to pair them together for my birthday celebration next week.
We had excess fabric left over from the Daisy dress, so we're gonna think about what we can make to utilize that fabric. And so if you're interested in learning more and maybe coming into the studio, we've got the Sewing Innovation Lab where you get a 2-day experience with Nicole from Belvidere Terrace Atelier. If you want to learn more about it, check out the link. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. We'll see you next time.